Welcome. This is Bart with another one of my sunset soliloquies. And it's still beautiful out here. The sun's starting to go down. And this is the last of my key communication concepts that I'm focusing on this week. And this to me is the most important thing that I teach whenever I'm giving people advice on how you can effectively get someone to listen to how you see it, especially if they don't see it that way. So there are 3 steps, as always. I try to keep it simple. So the first step, if you want to get someone to listen to how you see it, you must be willing to listen to how they see it first. So the key is always be willing to actively listen where they get that you're listening. So eye contact, smiling, leaning in, giving attention and focus on them. So active listening techniques to let them know you're listening. Now, how do they know you understood? We know from our earlier videos that the only way you know how someone understands something is you've got to paraphrase it back. So first listen to people and then acknowledge how you understood them. So acknowledge your understanding is step number 2. And then step number 3, which is the most important and the most difficult, is you must validate how they see it. Because almost everyone believes that the way they see it is true, is correct, and it is in their own way. But if it's different from how you see it, you don't want to invalidate that. So always be willing to validate how someone else sees it. So I listen to them, I acknowledge what I understood, and then I will validate. So I will say, so what I'm understanding is this. So I can see how you might come up with that idea. I see it a little bit differently, and I wondered if I could share that perspective. So as long as you show respect for how they see it first, they are more willing to listen to how you see it. And that's another one of my sunset soliloquies on communication concepts.